Hi and welcome to the channel. I'm Tim and this is Run Tall. If you're new here, welcome to the Run Tall family. I'm really glad that you are here and you found us on YouTube. Now I post running videos every single day, shoe reviews, shoe battles, shoe comparisons, but I also like to post a lot of other videos that are related to running as well, like gear reviews, like this one. So if you're into that kind of thing, consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time that I upload new content. On today's video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and reviewing the brand new StretchPad by Hydragun. Now, before I get into it too far, I do want to get a disclosure out of the way. The StretchPad by Hydragun was sent to me for the purpose of review. However, no one is paying me to make this video. No one is telling me what to say, and no one has an opportunity to preview my thoughts before I share them with you first here on YouTube. Now, the StretchPad by Hydragun does retail for $499 US. And if at any point in time during this video you're interested in picking one up for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. It'll take you right to it on their product webpage, along with a discount code that they shared with me that I can share with you just for being a part of the Run Tall family that's going to save you $30 US. Now, while $499 US isn't inexpensive, it could save you a lot of money in the long run. Now, in my area, if I go in to get a massage, that's going to run me somewhere between $75 to $100 US per session. So it only take about 5 or 6 sessions, and this is going to more than pay for itself. The alternative, maybe probably the closest that you might be able to find in other types of devices, would be something like a massage chair, and those can run anywhere from $1,500 on up to thousands and thousands of dollars. So I think $499 is a real reasonable price, especially when you learn about what this can do. So let's open the box and see what all comes inside. Now, right on top, we're going to see our remote. And just underneath that is our stretch pad. And you can see how it zips up. It's smaller than a sleeping bag, so it's highly portable. If you want to take this on a trip with you, you won't have any issues at all. And I do like to go on trips. I love to run. If you're a subscriber to the channel already, you know that I do travel around to different races. And this is something I could easily take with me and use in a hotel. Okay, now that it's out of the box, you can see just how compact and portable this is. In terms of dimensions, and I'm going to put it in inches, it's only 26 inches by about 15 inches by 7 inches. So again, highly portable. You can take it pretty much anywhere you go. So let's go ahead and unzip it and we'll roll it out. Now, ideally, you're going to want to place this on a flat surface. It can be carpeted, or if you want to put down a yoga mat for a little extra comfort, that's probably ideal. And now that we're all rolled out, we're going to need to attach our power cable. Now, this simply plugs in underneath the stretch pad. And of course, plug it into your wall socket. And then you can use the remote in order to turn it on and to choose one of the 7 pre-programmed protocols. You simply pick the one that's best for you. So now that we have it all set up, let's talk about what exactly does this do? How does it do it? Who is it good for? And why should you buy one? Because I truly think that everybody deserves to own one of these. After having used it for several weeks now, the amount of health benefits and comfort that this brings, I think everybody deserves to have a little bit of that in their life. So let's just start with, what does it do? Well, it is an automated stretch pad. Now, to do that, it has 7 built-in protocols that I mentioned earlier. 4 of them are full body protocols. Now, they include stretch, twist, lift, and one called deep. And then they have 3 targeted protocols that will focus on your shoulders and your neck, your lower back, as well as your hips. In order to lift, push, pull, twist, and roll your body, the stretch pad relies on 22 precision-controlled air chambers. And of course, those air chambers are programmed in a way to both inflate and to deflate in a manner that lines up with those 7 different protocols that I already mentioned, the 4 full-body protocols as well as the 3 targeted areas. In order to turn on your stretch pad, you're going to find the power button that's located there on the bottom of the remote. And then at the top of the remote, around in this circle area, are the 4 full body protocols or modes that you can choose from. Then in the center of those 4 full body, now that's a place where you can turn on the infrared heat if you want. I do like that feature. I turned it on. I could feel it mostly in my lower back, and it just felt absolutely terrific. And, it helps with blood flow, circulation, also helps to loosen up your muscles as well. But you don't have to turn it on. It's just there if you want to, but I really enjoy using it, especially, like I said, when it was working on my lower back. Underneath Those 4 full body are the 3 targeted areas that you can choose from. And then underneath that, you have some different time settings. So now the default is 20 minutes. So when you first turn it on, if you do nothing at all, your session is going to last for 20 minutes. But if you want to go a little bit less time, you can choose between 10, or if you want to go more, you can choose up to 30 minutes. And then beneath that, you can choose the level of intensity. And it has 3 different levels of intensity that you can choose from. I would suggest maybe starting with the lowest level of intensity first and see how that goes. And then progress up from there. Go to the next level of intensity if you feel like that's not enough, or maybe you're on your second or third session and you're feeling pretty loose and you want to increase the intensity, then go up to level 2, and then finally level 3. Now, I have used it at all 3 different levels of intensity, and I can say, especially when it came to my lower back, that level 3 intensity does give you a really good stretch on that lower lumbar area. So, but I wouldn't necessarily want to start there. So you might want to work your way up to that level. The StretchPad is an amazing piece of technology. It's like nothing I've ever used before or even seen before. It's so effective in what it does. I think Hydragun is really onto something. I would not be surprised if this just didn't sell out once people start to understand what exactly it does and how effective it truly is in relieving tension and stiffness in your neck, in your shoulders. I do suffer from chronic back pain. I've had back pain my entire life for as long as I can remember. And this does a really good job helping to alleviate that pain for me. And it can also get pain a lot of times as an older runner. I love to run, but it can take its toll on my hips especially. And it does a really good job releasing some of that tension that I can carry in my hips, especially after a long run. As I mentioned earlier, I think everyone could benefit from the StretchPad. Everybody deserves to have that level of comfort in their life. But I think it's especially good for people who, you're out working hard. Maybe you have to work at a desk or you're standing on your feet all day where you're going to carry a lot of tension and your muscles are going to get stiff and sore. Well, here, when you come home, all I have to do is plug it in and pick one of those auto presets and just lay back and let it do its thing and just enjoy and soak up all of that comfort and relaxation that's going to bring to you. The other people I think it's really good for are those that might have some limited mobility issues. So, they might not be able to do some of the stretches on their own. Well, this is all automated. It does it for you. And you can pick the targeted areas that you want to work on, or you can go full body. So you've got lots of choices there. So I think having that ability or having the option to have this do the work for you is just absolutely wonderful. Like I said, it's like nothing I've ever experienced or seen before. And then finally, I think it's really good too, if you carry a lot of stress in your life and you're looking for a way to relieve that stress, maybe to help you get a slightly better night's sleep, I think this is a really good option for you as well. Because that's another area that I can struggle with. And it really does help relieve some of the tension and the stress that's built up from the day so that I can sleep just a little bit better at night. Now, I have worked with Hydragun in reviewing other products of theirs, including their full-size percussion massage gun, their Atom percussion massage gun, their Sauna blanket, as well as their HeatPulse knee massager. And I can tell you, every single time they have delivered on building a high-quality product. So the StretchPad is no different. They did not disappoint. They use high-quality materials. It's built to last. You're going to get your money's worth. The other thing that they're known for is customer service. So if you have any kind of issues or questions or concerns, you can call them and they'll get back with you right away. And they do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy with it, you can always send it back. Now, Hydragun used a vegan leather to build the StretchPad, which is really durable, but yet it's soft and super comfortable to lay on. And cleaning it and caring for it really couldn't be any easier. All you have to do is just take a dry cloth and wipe it down, or maybe a damp cloth, or you could use some mild soap or a cleansing wipe of some sort. Just avoid using any kind of corrosive cleaners or alcohol-based cleaners. And it should go without saying, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Don't submerge it in water. Now, to store it, all you need to do is just make sure that it's unplugged, and then you can fold it, use the zipper to zip it up. Again, it's going to be smaller than a sleeping bag, and it has a handle that you can use to move it with. It's lightweight. All you have to do is just store it in a clean, dry area in your home. And now I don't even bother putting mine back in the box anymore because I use it every day. So I like to have it out and ready and available for me when I want to use it. It only takes a second to set it up, and I'm good to go. Overall, the StretchPad by Hydragun is an amazing piece of innovative technology that does an amazing job relieving all that tension and stress that you can carry in your body. And I think everyone deserves to own one. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.